Mikahara. I've already done my research on you. You're the one who was hired to kill me. In case you couldn't tell, there isn't much left of humanity. Just the 10 people in this little colony. It's a bit fruitless to kill for money at this point. Don't you think?
That is a point.
Yeah.
I've done my research on you as well.
So this is after people already started dying. I'm assuming this is after Okino was shot.
And I'm very thorough when I research my targets. There's nothing you can hide from me.
How menacing of you. Intimidate me all you want, but you're not leaving that room.
Professor Chihiro Morimura. In order to raise research funds for Project ARC, you partnered with several questionable organizations.
No.
The SIU.
No, the SIU is something that doesn't exist here. It only exists in the simulation.
Then...
Oh, God! She is either directly or indirectly the cause of the zombie outbreak, basically. She partnered with several questionable... If you remember, there was a whole bit about Newman Inc., and several of their whole top executives that were involved in some very shady dealings. To where she sold tech to them to raise funds, and that's how we got here. That's gotta be it.
You then sold nanotechnology on the black market.
Yep! Oh no! Oh no!
That
Oh no!
was the infection on the surface.
Well,
Oh!
Chihiro, you done fucked the planet. Granted, here's the thing. It's not 100% her fault. It is not 100% her fault. You can place blame for this on several people.
and there's a specific one that hasn't been focused on specifically in detail, but I think he might in this one. We'll find out in a
But
minute.
you know, Rinya and Ninji both shoulder a bunch of blame for this, because they cut her off from the funds that she was needing for two very different reasons, but still.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen.
Yeah, road to hell, paved with constancy, and blah, blah, blah.
Your voice
I
is
can't remember if
trembling.
something's been established yet.
Can't say I blame you.
No one will believe a word you say.
Oh, I don't plan on telling anyone.
What does it matter if he tells anyone? There are 10 people left.
This is for me. I never want to forget this moment. The moment humanity's traitor stares death in the face.
Hey, you call... I don't know. Yeah, like I said, this is very freaking convoluted and complex. And you can't pin the blame on just her.
What was that?
That was the bomb I planted.
The power generator? Are you insane? We have to repair it right away. We'll lose life support if we don't.
When I take a job, I finish it.
It can't be. The lock to your room's been disengaged.
Just hang tight, Professor. I'll be seeing you soon.
Okay, didn't touch on that yet, but fine.
Humanity was wiped out by the nanomachine infection. And it was all my fault. Sekigahara-kun! You're in bad shape. At this rate, you'll...
Chihiro. Wait!
Huh?
What?
Why?
Of all the people I expected to show up, that's not one of them.
Wait, she doesn't! She...
What are you doing alone in a place like this?
Wait for it.
I guess it makes sense that you don't remember me.
What?
I was just a baby when we last saw each other, after all.
What?
There's only need for one Chihiro Morimura.
The fuck?
You're...
What? Baby's got a gun!
Does this count as suicide?
That's a deep philosophical question, actually.
And that's me.
What?
So remember what I said we'd tell you when we hit the dot over the I?
Morimura said quite a bit before she died.
That was the dot over the I?
That's one of the things we established, because I'm having trouble remembering what we decided was. That was one of the things we narrowed it down to.
Yeah.
Chihiro Morimura was in fact killed by Chihiro Morimura.
That's right! She died!
Yeah, we knew she died a long time ago. It was just heavily
forgot!
assumed A was the one that killed her. No. Her other self comes and pulls the trigger.
A was framed for the murder of Chihiro Morimura by Chihiro Morimura.
It's a baby with a gun! It's a baby with a gun! Calling the police! They hung up!
Chihiro kills Chihiro? This is a thing that happens in this game.
Yes!
Goddamn child murderers!
There's one right now!
I'm gonna get you!
God damn it.
Ah!
Ah!
I have a sketch to record later!
You could completely remake that ASDF movie bit with that scene!
Where's the baby? There's the baby! Why won't you leave? Get out of my house! I'm saying this too loud. People might wake up and think that I'm being attacked.
Yes.
Feeling the window!
Emotional damage!
Hang on.
It's still not coming across very well.
Ah!
Ah!
You know, I was having technical difficulties pretty much this entire session. I was debating whether or not to ask to cut this short. I'm glad I didn't!
Okay.
So
Well, we have to deal with Ida here.
If you're going to lie, at least put some effort into it.
who gives a shit about Ida? Chihiro killed Chihiro!
After I finished you off, of course.
If I hadn't made the
Sector
SpongeBob
zero.
reference before, I definitely would have now.
That's where you backed up your data, right? A good precaution, but that isn't gonna save you. Morimura gained access to the satellite of the real world. That's where she learned about the next reset. And that it's going to be different from any other. Satellite of the real world. It's not just this world at stake anymore. If we fail to defeat the kaiju again, the real world will be impacted as well. That includes the facility that sends us back there. When the facility itself is recreated, there won't be a Sector Zero anymore. Whether we go with Operation Aegis or not, there won't be a next time. And no one will be able to loop again. Satellite. Tony, is this what you meant? It can't be. But...
Oh look, you got to shoot him again. You beat up his corpse. Don't you feel better now?
In honor of Chihiro. Which Chihiro? Who the hell knows?
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna be using a specific nickname for the different ones.
Yeah.
Ow.
Guess you're okay. Fuyusaka.
Hey-kun. Is it over?
My past is. But as for our future, for our survival, this is only the beginning.
Do you think, maybe this is the beginning of something else too?
Yeah, I think it is.
Hell yeah, motorcycle.
Number 15. Fuyusaka's the one piloting it. She's always so sincere in her actions. And that's Sentinel number 17 behind her. I'm seeing second, even third generation Sentinels.
There's a fourth out there somewhere.
12 in total.
It strikes me that he's dating a Chihiro now.
Yep.
Yep.
So many layers to this.
If he takes her name, will he become a Muramura?
I hope she takes his name.
He's gathered quite a few participants for his game. That enhanced first-gen model. It must be Sentinel number 11. Guess I'll give it a shot.
And one more pawn on the battlefield.
Yep.
8 down.
Updated 13.
13 were updated with this.
But you got to see Tetsuya Ida get shot twice.
This has been a good session. Even with the technical difficulty. Although that particular chapter is going to get split into like 3 parts, I think. Good God, it's a long one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And see,
And
here's, I'm going to say something that I've said before. The characters you see in 2188 are not the characters we've been playing this whole time, even though they share DNA.
Mm-hmm.
That's a completely different person. So the sins of the father or the sins of the original don't really transpire to the clones.
And that's that's kind of a big theme of this game. It's the idea of second chances.
Mhm.
She's responsible for the murder of Miss Morimura.
Ah!
Miss Morimura was killed by Chihiro. I was expecting that to be.
I was hoping that would be there.
Yep.
So yeah, even though this iteration of Nurse Morimura learned that her previous self was indeed the one that basically set up humanity's doom, it's not her fault.
She feels that it is, but it's
Yeah.
not her fault because
Oh, yeah.
she had a completely different life, completely different upbringing.
Mhm.
There is a whole there's a whole argument to be made about nature versus nurture.
Exactly.
In every single case here.
And that's especially even like different loops, specifically
Yeah,
that
yeah.
comes up, and that's
Much
Ida-
like you see Tetsuya Ida there versus the last loop's Shu Yamaguchi. They are
Yep.
two very different people.
yep. And we'll find out at some point. Amaguchi, when he meets Ida, because he does at some point in the course of this, he really fucking hates Ida.
They did
He's
see each other briefly
Yeah, he's like this
when
smug
the
son of a
Sentinel
bitch.
20 when Sentinel 20 reappeared.
Yeah.
Tetsuya Ida took one look at who was piloting him and of course it's you. Why you? You know.
Let's fuck you! It's going to disappear because this is a simulation.
You're not giving me a very good ruling.
I don't know either.
Yeah, okay. We haven't established that this is a simulation. Question mark?
I feel like we're getting close to establishing that this is a simulation.
You know, when we actually do get the 100% proof that this is a simulation, there's going to be the loudest fuck you lantern I've ever said.
Like,
Don't.
but we haven't established. It better not be established in the ending damn cutscene, or I'm gonna be very annoyed. If that's the first place they say it specifically, I'm gonna be like, God damn it. God damn it. God son of a bitch.
So you basically admit it.
We even though they said something about a satellite in the real world, we have not established that this is a simulation. And even though we have established that time travel isn't a thing, and that they're backing up their memories in a thing, they're downloading their memories into a thing, we haven't established that this is a simulation.
You know what that's going to be like. You've seen Pulp Fiction.
It's been a long time, but yes.
This is how I felt every time you guys brought up the pink blood and raincoat.
Say we haven't
I've
established it's a simulation one more time. I dare you.
I double dare you.
Rebel dog, dare you!
They speak English there and what? Oh god.
Shield destroyed mankind.
Yeah, I genuinely can't remember if we established one very specific biographical detail about Morimura. I don't think we have yet, but it's gonna be really fucking funny.
And I'm assuming that's the other dot over the eye.
Probably.
Yeah, I think that was one of the other... No,
It's one of the thoughts we had.
yeah. But yeah, this might be a...
Good calling off point.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have left first, but yeah, let's...
Well, that's 8. We have 5 left.
Yeah.
Rinya, who is not quite ready to be unlocked yet because
Yep.
you know.
We need 2 more for that one.
Yeah,
Okay, we got...
Takatoshi, who
Yep,
is
he's
at,
still...
who is at, yeah, it's 80% is 12. Takatoshi is already there, but he can't unlock till we unlock Rinya.
Yep.
Because there's Tomi.
Okay. Tomi still needs to be...
We have not finished her story yet.
Nope.
We haven't
Shu needs to be
Shu.
finished.
So I think we've got 2 chapters left with her, 1 left with him. And probably 2 left with Megami.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I think that's it.
Think so.
Yeah,
We're getting closer.
Tomi, Shu, Takatoshi, Megami, and Rinya.
Yep.
Those are not done yet. But yeah, it's almost, it's, you know, pretty damn close to 11 o'clock for you two.
And me.
Yep.
So I think we can go ahead and call it a night, because I've got to do some editing to get things shuffled around in the right order. Goddamn technology hates me sometimes.
And remember, only you can prevent Chihiro Morimura.
Chihiro Morimura.
I don't know if you've seen the Mint Mobile ads with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
The one where he says, "Let's never use AI again, guys." Because he ends up just repeating a phrase over and over throughout the course of the goddamn commercial. It's like that. But anyway. Yeah, I think that'll do it for tonight. So, yeah. I hope you didn't get to enjoy my incandescent rage because technology. But you did get to enjoy watching, you know, hearing me be very happy about getting to shoot Tetsuya Ida twice.
Yes.
You got that.
Yes.
That part, he's arguably not the worst person in the game.
He's the worst person in the simulation.
We haven't established... Wait, hang on, wrong cadence. We haven't established that this is a simulation.
And the only other person that comes close in the simulation is Okino at this point, I think.
What's Okino doing is best.
Not fucking good enough!
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Take care, everyone.
I'm craving Peeps chili.